pretty sure that's a caravan and not a self-catering apartment. And this is a holiday park. Yep, arrived here and literally almost finished unpacking the lorry and the heavens have opened. And according to the weather, it's in for the day. It's going to be different tomorrow. It's going to be nice and sunny. But tomorrow's tomorrow, today is today, and it's wet. So, well, it is what it is. Going to get wet. Got to try and stay positive that this job isn't going to be a complete nightmare, because it's not starting off very well. It is literally poured down with rain. It's eased off a little bit, but not a lot. And obviously we finished unloading the lorry and now the lorry's stuck in the mud. Tried to pull it out, but I'm just literally burning rubber. So I'm going to try and drive up and down this lane and find a guy with a tractor, or a woman, it's not sexist, whilst they're going to try and attempt to jack up the wheel and put a bit of 6x2 underneath it and hopefully drive out. I don't think that's going to work. I think my tractor idea is going to work better. Enter the afterlife. Everybody goes in blind to dwell in shadows, hunted in the night. Well, I failed to find. Well, I did find a tractor. It's in a barn over there, the other side of a sheep field, but the owner's not in. It's all gated, but they've got a little side gate. So I went through the little side gate and rang the doorbell, and there was no answer. So I had a little mooch around, and all of a sudden the dog come barking around the corner, and I kind of like hastily, but very carefully, because obviously you don't want to like alarm it by running. So I just made my escape to the gate. I don't think it was going to kill me or anything. I don't think it was like that savage, but a dog that's loose in a farmyard when no one's in, I don't think it's there for the fun of it. But yeah, so then we carried on up, and there's not a lot here. It's pouring down with rain. There's a horrible lane. I went that way. It's about 1.5 miles of just potholes and stuff. And then came round, turned around, went back the long way and came back up. There is another farm building. I've checked there, spoke to them, and like this, the unit with people working in, like working on cars and stuff. And the farmer's not been there for 3 days, so that's no good either. So what we're going to try and do is, we've got no other options. Neil, bless him, he just wants to get in his lorry and go home. He's got COVID, but he's kind of stuck in the mud. So we'll try to jack it up. George tried to jack it up, but it was lifting it, but the jack is just sliding on the timber underneath. So I think we're going to try and find some spades or something, try and dig out around the wheel, because we've found a pile of gravel. So we're going to try and dump that in there. We've got to do something. We can't just wait for this guy to come back with his big red tractor, because, I don't know, he might be in Spain. He might be away for a week or two. And then hopefully Neil can get on his way and we can start building his cabin in what is still a lot of rain. It's pouring down with rain. It really is. Soaked through. My seat's soaked. My boots are soaked. We're all soaked, and it's going to stay positive, because tomorrow it's going to be nice and sunny. We'll go beach.
This is your one true life.
Well, what a day that was. And it's been written off because we're back, we're dry. Our clothes are not at all. And hopefully they will be by the morning. But like I said, it started raining about halfway through unloading that lorry this morning, around about 10:30. And it has not stopped all day long. And it's still going now. But the weatherman has said that tomorrow's going to be beautiful sunshine. So hopefully tomorrow when we finish, we can go and see Bournemouth Beach, which is what we actually came down here for anyway, not to actually work. Couldn't find the tractor in the end, so had this genius idea as to put some so the lorry has got an airlift, so obviously lifts the bed up and down to make it easier for loading, unloading and going, and you know. Anyway, so decided to get some timber, put a platform on the floor, bit of timber, put the airlift as high as it can go, wedge the timber, drop the bed, and in theory that will raise the wheel that was stuck in the mud, which it did, enough for Jordan to shove some slabs and some hardcore and crap underneath, and then extend the tow rope enough to put my front wheels on the tarmac, and we pulled Neil out and off he went home. And then we pretty much just sat there, had a cup of tea, went, well, we're going home as well. So we've done nothing, absolutely nothing. Now the challenge ahead is we've only got 2 days now to do this before we have basically 1 day off at the weekend, and then we're off to Scotland for 7 days. 2 cabins, 7 days, which I have told Emma, so it's not going to be a surprise when she watches this, or if Georgia tells her that we're going to Scotland. So what we're doing now is we're waiting for the other 2 guys, and Danny, is it? Yeah. You all right, mate?
Smacked me head off a cupboard, mate.
Smacked his head off a cupboard. Oh dear. He's a funny guy. So, but yeah, we're waiting for them to come down because they're helping us tomorrow and Friday. We still have to go back to the big cabin in the woods and finish that off at some point on our way home. And if anyone else want anything doing while we're on our way home, you know, just a small cabin built, we can stop on the way. But no, that is the week ahead, and it is going to be difficult. But we have to dry out first, so I shall see you in the morning in the beautiful Bournemouth sunshine, with a bit of luck. Oh, mate, tired.